Hello, my lovely engineers. Today I'm going to show you guys how to get into your tinker-cad accounts and then hopefully and then get into how to do our lessons and how I see that you've completed your lessons. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to use your link to your tinker-cad classroom. This link is going to be different for each of my classes. This is the link for period 1 for an example, and it'll come up Mr. M pre-engineering 1. So if you're in, let's say, period 6 and you put in your classroom link and it doesn't say pre-engineering 6, you've made a mistake somewhere. You should go back and try to find the correct link. The link for your tinker-cad classroom will be in the comments or in the instructions for every tinker-cad assignment. So you should not have an issue getting the link to your tinker-cad classroom. The next thing you're going to need is your tinker-cad nickname. There's a few different tinker-cad nicknames it could be. For our classes, it's either going to be the first 3 letters of your first name, the first 3 letters, so in my case it would be LUK, or the first 3 letters of my last name, so maybe MCP. And if those two don't work, some students have the first 4 letters of their first name or the first 4 letters of their last name. So LUKE or MCPA. So as an example, I'm going to hop into one of my students from first period's tinker-cad account. So I'll do Jade, and Jade's last name starts with Cass, so I'll do that. And I'm just doing this because I'm a teacher and I want to show you guys it from the student view. So I'm going to hop into one of the students' tinker-cad's accounts. And now we have all these options. We can create new designs. So this is if we want to make something new. That's pretty straightforward. And another thing we can do is at the bottom, it says lessons. So from 3D Designs, right here, we can go to lessons. And this will show you all the lessons you've completed. And to get to lessons we have not completed, let's go to learn at the top. And this gives us a few tools. We get starters, which is for like brand new stuff. Think like for first time usage. And then there's lessons, which are slightly more advanced things, but still pretty straightforward. So let's say I wanted to assign you guys to do, some of these starter lessons. So let's say I wanted you guys to do, place it, view it, move it, rotate it, size it, group it, and align it. I actually need to do align it. I need to touch up on that. So I could say, okay, start with place it. So we're going to do place it. So let's say I'm the student. I'm like, okay, so let's start. It's my first time in tinker-cad. Let's do my place it lesson. So I click the lesson, and now the instructions for the lesson will come up on the left. So welcome to tinker-cad. We are excited to have you. tinker-cad is used to build all types of creations by adding and removing shapes from the workspace. Let's add a shape. So it's showing me a block on the thing. So let me take this square from over here and move it to where I'm supposed to. Okay. The orange shape on the work plane. Yep. Find the box shape, click left, continue to next step. Okay, so let's continue. So basically you just follow through the steps, and then once you finish the steps, you're going to click continue, and it's going to tell you whether or not you did it right. So congratulations, good enough. All right, next. And now it'll take us to our next lesson. So whatever's next. And I don't want to do too many of these because I am on a student's account. And then I also want to show you guys. So this was on. Let me do one more. So, okay, the lesson's loading. It starts. It's saying top, front. I don't see the instructions loaded yet, so I'm just giving it a second. Maybe I'll refresh the page if my instructions don't load. I might end up refreshing the page here. Let's see if that helps. Loading. Alrighty. So we have come across a problem. We like problems in this class because it gives us opportunities to solve our problems. There we go. Okay, it just needed a second to load. So view it. While creating designs, we can see our shape from all sides. The view cube located at the top left helps you look around. Oh, cool. So I could click and drag this cube to look at things from different angles. Okay. Let's learn how to change your view. Just drag the view cube around. Okay, cool. Continue to next step. Next, learn to zoom. So for zoom, you're going to put your fingers on your mouse pad and pull them apart. And that'll zoom in. And then to zoom out, you push your fingers together to zoom out. I don't know if that's what it's going to describe to me. If using a touchpad, you will use the gesture. Yeah, so to zoom in, again, you're going to pull your fingers apart. To zoom out, you're going to push your fingers together. I'm not sure what this is telling me. Press and hold the right mouse button while moving your mouse. Okay, so while double clicking, while double clicking, we can drag our image around. We can rotate around, or we can hit Control left click. Yeah, Control left click to drag around. Cool. All right, so that's the end of the lesson. So good work at the hang of it. So now I just want to show you guys what it looks like from my point of view when I'm teaching. Is that you guys will all be doing your lessons, hopefully in class, hopefully getting your work done. And I, once it lets me sign out of this account, will be able to view what all of you guys are doing. So I made this video a little longer than it had to be, but I just wanted to demonstrate me doing some of those lessons. They start off really, really straightforward, and I'll probably make a video when we start doing harder lessons. But for now, you guys should be able to do all of the starters and then some of the actual lessons that assign you. And hopefully even on the first day, we'll be able to make a cool little thing. And I am on Chromebook, so we're going to have to wait for this to load for a little bit. We're all used to loading times this year. Just being patient. There we go. And now I want to log out. And now, so I was on Jade's account. So when I log into my account, what I'll be able to see is that that student, since they did their lessons already, I'll be able to see what lessons they've done. And that lets me watch you guys in class and see, where everyone's at, how everyone's been doing, if people are, kind of cheesing their lessons and doing sneaky things to get credit. I can kind of see what you guys are making as you make it, which is really cool, which is why it's important that you log into your student accounts and not log into your own personal account. So now if I go to classes on my screen, pre-engineering 1, and then let's see, activity, no. I can go to so I can click designs to see what you guys are working on, and I can click lessons, and it'll show me what lessons everyone in this class has done. So I did some of these random lessons, and I could see that 5 minutes ago and 2 minutes ago, Jade completed these lessons. So I could see what lessons you're doing. I could see how quickly you're doing them. I could see, exactly what work you've done on them. So I see that Jade has placed this cube for this lesson. I could see exactly what you're working on as you work on it. So, bear that in mind. That's going to be the end of this video. We're going to get started on this week. And that'll probably lead us into whenever we start getting back in person and get to actually start building things in real life. So thank you all. and I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. All that really is important is the first 5 minutes. I'll see you all later.